beautiful soul. Welcome to this Hatha Yoga practice. I love this one. May I be filled with love. May I be filled with love is the affirmation for today. Who doesn't want to be filled with love, to feel that, be that, sense that? It feels awesome, right? So sometimes life can feel very dense if you're experiencing pain on any level. If you're going through anything intense, then you can start to feel pretty heavy and constricted. So today I invite you to flower and open up, lift the heart, expand it outwards. May I be filled with love. May I be filled with love for myself first. May I be filled with love for others. May I be filled with love for all things. I encourage you to feel this like warmth in your heart space today, and then feeling it radiating out all the way around the planet. I'm sending you so much love. Remember, you are lovable, loved, and lovely. And I love you. Tell me in the comments afterwards how this practice goes for you. I'm excited to hear, or what part of the world you're practicing from. Sending you so much love. Once again, let's begin. Come down into Child's Pose Balasana. So with your knees together, your knees to the width of your mat, bring your forehead down into a block or onto the floor, beginning to grow and deepen your breath. Breathing in and out the nose, creating that wave-like sound in the back of your throat by constricting it with each exhalation. Really prioritizing your breath today. Repeating the affirmation internally, may I be filled with love. May I be filled with love. Taking 2 more deep breaths here. Really pressing the hips back. Feeling the aliveness in your fingertips and your toes. The palms of the hands, the soles of the feet. Rise up to tabletop. Spread your fingers wide, and then extend your right leg back behind you. Press the heel back. Engage your belly, lift your right leg up to hip level, perhaps extend the left arm forward. First option is to stay here. Second is elbow and knee together. So inhale, extend the arm and the leg. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, pull together. Deep breath in, extension, flex the foot. Exhale, elbow and knee together. This crossover energy is so healing and wonderful for the body and the energy body. Inhale, extend out, and release down. Engage the belly, pull it up and in, extend the left leg back behind you, press back to the heel, engage the belly, and then lift the leg, perhaps also the arm. Stay here, or second option, elbow and knee together. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, elbow towards the knee. It doesn't matter if the elbow can't touch the knee, no problem. You're perfect, just as you are, where you are in your practice today. Extending your arm and leg, inhale. Exhale, elbow, knee towards one another. Inhale, extend. And exhale, pull together. Inhale, reach out. And release the hand and knee to the mat. Sit back on your heels. Bring your fingertips towards the right and pull the left hip back. Now inhale, lift the left shoulder up, and exhale, revolve it back down. It's a really micro movement. Inhale, you're rolling the left shoulder up, and exhale, rolling it back down. And just see how that feels along the entire left side of the body, through the spine and through the shoulder. Always do what feels good for you in your body. Trust yourself and your own inner knowing above all else. Your body knows intuitively what you need. And then walk your hands forward, come back up to tabletop. Inhale, pull the heart forward, heavy belly. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Press the mat away. Moving in the rhythm of your own breath now here, a few more times. The inhale, you spread across the chest. Allow the shoulder blades to glide down your back. And on the exhale, really round the midpoint of your back. Tuck the chin. A few more times. And now, as you're ready, sit back on your heels and come up on the fingertips, bring your fingertips over towards the left and pull your right hip back. And here, inhale, lift the right shoulder up, revolve a little open, and exhale, lower it down. So you're coming into a kind of rocking, twisting motion, very micro, very small. Pulling the right hip back. Inhale, lift the right shoulder, and exhale, lowering it down. A few more times. Come up into hands and knees, curl the toes under, pull the hips up and back. Lift up on your toes, find length in the spine, bend the knees, find even more length. Spread the fingers wide, actively press out of the hands and lower the heels down towards the earth. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Come into your breath, even deeper, slower and fuller breaths. Feeling your belly grow very big with each breath in, pulling the belly button in towards the spine and up on each exhalation. Step the feet to the hands, no rush. Inhale, come halfway up, and exhale to fold Uttanasana. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen the spine, come halfway up. Exhale to fold. You can bend the knees a lot. Inhale, lengthen and extend halfway up, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Come on your fingertips and step way back with the left foot. Pivot the left heel down, press down through the outer edge of the left foot, bend into the right knee and pull the right hip back. Stay here, bring your hands to your hips, come up, pull the right hip back, the left hip forward, and extend as a third option your arms up to the sky. Lift up out of the low back, press down through the outer edge of the left foot again, really extending and straightening, strengthening the back leg. Perhaps bend deeper into the front knee, or not. See what feels good to you. Hands to the heart. One more deep breath in, and on your exhale, release your hands down to the earth. Come up on your back toes and step your back foot in a little. Straighten your front leg. and glide all the way up. Inhale your arms straight up, and exhale, release them down, grabbing onto opposite elbows, or bringing your fists together or your hands together in reverse namaste. Really do the version that feels good for you. So grab opposite elbows is gorgeous. Lift the heart, and then exhale, come halfway down. Pull the right hip back again, square the hips. Make sure you're not locking that right knee, and then glide forward any amount over the right leg. Remember, you can always grab onto opposite elbows. Press into the outside edge and the inside edge of the foot, of the front foot, and feel how soothing this pose can be to your nervous system. Forward folds are so lovely for changing the stress response in the body. Inhale, slowly come up, lift the heart, and exhale, release the hands to the hips. Inhale the arms up, exhale, bend into the knees, stretch the arms slowly forward, fingertips to the floor. Lift the left leg up to hip height. Fingertips stay on the floor, bring your hands to your heart. Out in front of you, like a T, or back behind you. Flex the back foot, extend the back leg even straighter, lower the left hip so it's in line with the right, lift your belly button up and in. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Feel strong, powerful, and magnificent in this pose. Fingertips to the earth. And then bring the feet to the width of the mat. Bring your elbows up on top of your thighs. We're coming into high malasana. Relax your shoulders back away from your ears, spread across the chest. May I be filled with love. What does love feel like in my body? Feel it radiating from your heart down your arms as you fold forward over your legs. You can grab opposite elbows here and stay here. Your second option is to sit down deep for malasana. Bringing your elbows to the inside of the thighs. Press the legs out. Hands of prayer, your heart. Lengthen your spine, so pull up through the top part of your head. Once again, feel that energy in the center of your chest, the heart center. Feel it radiating down your arms, down your torso, through your legs. Straighten your legs, fingertips to the earth, step your right leg way back, pivot the right heel down, pull the left hip back, bend the front knee. Stay here, option 1. Option 2, come up, hands on hips. Stay here, pulling the left hip back, the right hip forward again, or extend the arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1. Knit the ribs in, pull the low belly in, lift up out of the low back, and straighten your back leg a little bit more. Breathe deeply. Extend the arms forward, release your fingertips to the mat, come up on the back toes, step a little bit forward, so shorten your stance. Straighten the front leg and come all the way up. So you can either grab onto opposite elbows, press fists together behind your back, or come into reverse namaste. Lift the heart, exhale, come halfway down. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward, so you're squaring the hips. Don't lock the front knee. And then fold forward any amount that feels good to you, pressing evenly into the front foot on the inner edge and the outer edge. So my weight tends to go more to the outer edge of the front foot. If that's the case with you, press more into the inner edge of your right foot. Spread across the heart as you soften towards the earth. Send energy through your feet down to the middle of the earth. Inhale, pull this energy up your legs as you lift back up. Extend your arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring your fingertips out in front of you to the earth. Come up on the back toes and lift your right leg up to hip height. Flex the foot, so pull the back right toes toward you. Bring your hands to heart or extend them in front of you or behind you. Maybe you want to clasp your hands behind your back as I am. Squeeze your inner thighs toward one another as you pull your belly button in and up. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. I am powerful. I am stronger than I know. Fingertips to the mat. Bring your feet together and fold. You can bend your knees a lot here. Inhale, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. I'm 100% certain you are stronger than you know. 100%. Bend your knees. And then we straighten the legs. Lengthen your tailbone down, stack shoulders above hips. Come up on your right toes, inhale the arms up, and twist open towards your right. Stay here or bring your hand to the outside of the knee. Look back at your back right hand. Stay here, grab the outside of the foot. You can keep your knee bent a lot, a little, or straighten the leg. Now this pose is really a function of proportions. If your arms are super long like mine are, this pose is no problem. If you have way super long legs, this pose won't work for you to extend the legs, so don't judge. Release out of the pose and shake. So lifting your heels up and down, shake your arms. We're releasing tension, stress in the body. We're waking up the fascia in the body. Breathe deep. Continue to shake. We're shaking off tension. We're shaking off stress. We're shaking off anything that's being held in the body as a block. Come up on the left toes. I'll revolve to show you. Twist open, other side. Either stay here or bring your hand to the outside of the knee. This is gorgeous. Only if you want to go deeper. If you're feeling playful, grab the outer edge of the foot. Straighten the leg a little or a lot. Straighten your standing leg a little bit more. Maybe you smile. Advanced version of the pose is that you smile. We can take our yoga practice very seriously, but we can see everything else with amusement. It doesn't always have to be serious. Release the pose. Inhale the hands to the heart. Exhale, release the hands down. Inhale, lift up on the toes, lift the fingertips up. Exhale, lower the heels as you twist open to the right. Inhale, lift up on the toes. Exhale, twist open as you lower the heels down. A few more times here, in your own pace and rhythm. The inhale takes you up. You twist open to the left. And the exhale, you lower down. Inhale, ground your feet, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Bend your knees, taking a seat. Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, lengthen your spine and fold forward any amount. Hands can stay on the feet, or you may want to bring your fingertips out in front of you. Inhale slowly, coming up. And exhale, moving with grace, like you're moving through warm water or honey, slowly coming down onto your belly. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Keep your elbows in close to your side body as you lift the heart. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Pulling the elbows in close to your side body, lift and spread across the heart, engaging the thighs so the kneecaps lift up away from the floor. Bhujangasana, Cobra. Lowering down and releasing your forehead down on top of your hands, letting your heels swing left and right, releasing out of the low back. Straighten your legs, bring your hands back by your chest. Inhale, lift up Bhujangasana, or press into the tops of the feet and lift your legs up away from the floor for Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, upward facing dog. Pull your heart forward in between your hands and keep a micro bend in the elbows. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Feel the heart opening. Exhale, slowly lowering back down. Just one deep breath here with your forehead on top of your hands. And then bend your knees, reach back with your arms. Stay here, option 1. Option 2 is to grab the outside of the ankles or feet. Lift up, kick the feet up. You may want to have flat flex feet or your toes pointed up towards the ceiling. See what feels better for you here in Dhanurasana, upward facing bow. Spread across the heart, keep your knees hip width, not wider. Lift up a little higher, and exhale, release out of the pose. Press the mat away, sitting back down on your heels for Balasana. Forehead to the mat. A lovely counter pose for those heart-opening postures. You can bring your hands back towards your feet and sway the hips gently left and right. Slowly rise up, swing your legs out in front of you, come to the midpoint of your mat, inhale the arms up and exhale, fold forward. Grab your shins, your ankles, your toes, lengthen out of the low back, and exhale, fold any amount. Paschimottanasana. Every inhalation, lengthen out of the low back, and every exhalation, use your belly to flow you deeper forward. Slowly rise up, and then come all the way down onto your back, bringing your heels in towards your bum. On your inhalation, lift your arms, lift your hips up, lift your arms over your head, and exhale, lower down one vertebrae at a time. Lowering your arms back down to the mat, and then let your sacrum, your low back, really soften and grow heavy against the mat. Inhale, press into the feet, lift the arms up overhead, lift the hips. Exhale, lowering the arms, lowering one vertebrae at a time, your spine back down onto the mat, and then allow your low back to grow heavy. Inhale, slowly flowing up like a wave. Exhale, remember that your spine loves these slow, fluid movements. Allow the low back to soften. Inhale, slowly lifting up. And then, like your spine is a pearl necklace, lower one bead down to the mat at a time. Allow the low back to soften and grow heavy. Deep breath in, lift the arms, lift the hips. Slow breath out, lowering down with control like a wave. Now walk your heels in a little bit higher towards your bum. Roll one shoulder underneath you and the other. Press the arms into the mat or clasp the hands underneath you. Squeeze the knees in towards one another so they remain so hip width apart. Lift and spread across the chest, pressing the arms actively down into the mat. Lovely heart opener. Don't move your head, so keep your chin and your head still in this pose to protect the neck. Exhale, release one shoulder and the other, lower down. Pull the knees into the chest and slowly paint circles with your knees on the ceiling. So we're doing nice circular movements of the low back on the mat. And now in the opposite direction, circling around. May I be filled with love. Bend your knees. You can grab your shins or the outside edges of your feet for Ananda Balasana, happy baby. Relax your shoulders, an effort to bring your low back down onto the mat. Breathing deeply, repeating the mantra for today. May I be filled with love. May I be filled with love. Relaxing one leg out and then the other, turning your palms up for Savasana. Take a deep breath in. And sigh it out, relaxing, releasing, letting go, soaking in the benefits of your practice here. slowly rolling over onto one side, bending the knees, then press a hand into the mat to rise up. I wish for you to feel so full of love. You are lovable, you are loved, you are lovely. From my heart, Namaste.